I'm not black, but I am a beast, and sometimes my balls get hot. Brendan Schaub, you have a deal.
Bare knuckle, who do you want, man?
Bro.
Come on, if you had to.
I don't know if bare knuckle is for me.
It'd be the... you would hate that so much. I can just see you being like, I got to fight bare
But you know
knuckle.
what it is for me? Money.
It's money.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know.
You know what? Listen to me. This is a real thing.
What's the real thing?
I'll be in your corner. I'm there for you.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help me win.
It'll help. Yeah. Listen, with my fucking silver tongue in your ear, and you're like, I can't do it. I'm like, you got this, bro. You got this.
No, you need to distract my opponent. The free agents, I'm sure as fuck not fighting Verdum or JDS, bro.
No.
You can keep that, dude.
I heard Derek Lewis is a free agent too.
Oh, that's right.
Let's find somebody.
But you allow grappling and everything.
Yeah, it's MMA.
Come on, bro.
It's MMA.
I wouldn't say no to Derek Lewis if I can grapple.
You pick the black beast because you think you can take him down? You know, Curtis Blades thought the same thing.
Each other's radar.
We know you got to get going.
He's got to start training, so I don't know what
Oh my God, could you imagine this dude? Oh my God.
You might have to start training.
Well, we've been trying to, first we got to get him to at least commentate one. We've been trying to get him to commentate one.
I'm down for that, 100%.
We're get him to commentate.
I'm down to commentate. Let me see
and
the
then
vibe.
in the comments, see the vibe. And then when we have somebody wins here, and then maybe he gets excited and he goes in the ring, and then we have the face off.
I'll get in this ear, you get in the other ear, and then he's weak. He'll end up going all right.
Okay, so everybody watching the show, because everybody's gonna start sending us the messages. You have to be a heavyweight. You have to be retired.
Yep, Schaub's
coming out of retired.
Now. Don't get it twisted.
You have to be coming out of retirement.
He's still got dog in him.
What's in you? I'm willing to fight you. You want two things. You need heavyweight, you need retired. I'm willing to fight heavyweight. I'll be the first to admit I am not a true heavyweight. I'm willing to do it. They've never turned down a fight, and you offered, so I'm going to take it. You said you want those two things. I will step up. I will sacrifice 40 or 50 pounds. I'm about 230. An awesome 230. You're what, 275, 280? That's fine. I will take that fight. We can meet heavyweight. It'll be great. Bare knuckle, whatever. Now, you also said you're retired. You're going to have to work with me a little bit on this one. I'm giving up a lot of size, so I'm not retired, but I'm not in the UFC anymore. I actually, almost exactly a year ago, I parted ways mutually with the UFC. Now, I'm having a problem finding people willing to fight me. My last fight was heavyweight. I weighed in at 230 exactly. He was about 270 on, day of fights. I'm willing to fight heavyweight. But God, he was big. Man, I'm telling you. People will pay to watch this fight too. You know why? Because people want to see me get my retribution. That's why. Jorge Masvidal, I said your name right. Jorge Masvidal, make this a fight that happens. Game Bred, I love the organization. I've actually been offered a few fights for them. I've accepted all of them, and then they say no, whatever. Bare knuckle boxing, I'm cool with. If you want gloved boxing, I'm cool with it. If you want bare knuckle MMA, I'm cool with it. Brendan Schaub, you're mine. Let's make this happen. You're offering the fight. You're looking for whoever you want to make. You want to make some money? Make some money with me. You know why people will buy this pay-per-view? I'll tell you why. Because people want to see me get my retribution. About 8 years ago on The Ultimate Fighter, 13 years ago on The Ultimate Fighter, I was on Shane Carwin's team. You came in for a day or two, did a little coaching. It was a pleasure to meet you. I don't remember much of you being there other than a few years later, I was fighting Cesar Mutante. You talk shit about me. You said I quit.
Alvy was a contestant. He was on team. Alvy was a contestant. He was on Team Carwin on The Ultimate Fighter. And I got to be honest, I'm surprised the kid's here now because when he was on The Ultimate Fighter, I was a guest coach. He would quit a lot. He'd quit all the time. And I was like, oh, this kid doesn't have it.
He would quit while he was training?
He got injured, and then he came back for a little bit, and he was their first pick. He was their very first pick, and it did not work out on the show. So I was like, oh, the kid doesn't have it. So he went to MFC in Canada, did great there, and then got back in the UFC. He won his last fight against Tom Watson. And now Caesar, the guy he's fighting, I trained with for a while at the with Vitor's camp. He's like little Vitor. So this guy's a freak athletically. He trained under Anderson Silva for 2 years. He trained with Lyoto Machida, and now he's Vitor's like protege. And he's such a good athlete, man.
Yeah, I watched him fight Sergio. What is his name for the title, the Ultimate Fighter Brazil?
Yeah.
Sergio Payne. No, it wasn't.
He looks thinner. He looks a lot thinner than he did in the Ultimate Fighter. This guy, Cesar.
Yeah, we went down.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
He's fighting 185. I think he was 205
Yep.
then.
He's gotten smaller.
I think. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hi.
Where's the hearts?
Sure.
There they go.
We got to come up with something for them.
He's all tits.
They're gonna start throwing 10s up.
There we go.
His fighting style's crazy, man.
I don't think the ginger has a chance here.
This dream and
You said, yeah, I'm the Ultimate Fighter. He quit. He was first pick, and he quit, and he quit, and he quit. You said quit like 4,000 times in a little interview. It bothered me. It bothered me bad. I don't quit. I'm a lot of things. Quitter is not one. I broke my rib early in that season. I did. I didn't miss a practice. I didn't miss a fight. I didn't tell my coaches till they had to know. My rib was broken, and I did everything I possibly could to make sure that I could step back in if one of my teammates got hurt. I kept my weight down, which is incredibly hard to do because it was at 170 pounds. Like, naturally, I'm at 200. I did everything. I burned thousands of calories a day, ate next to nothing. I didn't quit, not for a second. And for you to go on your giant podcast, by the way, congratulations, because your podcast is huge. You went on your giant podcast and told the world that Smiling Sam's a quitter. That's bullshit. And I want to kick your ass for it. It's kind of the nice thing about this sport is if one person does something wrong to another person, they can get their ass kicked for it. I want to kick your ass for that. We can be friends afterwards, but for 15 minutes or what would it be? Not 5 2-minute rounds, 10 minutes, whatever it is, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to need 2 minutes to do it. I'm going to come in. I may be known as a guy at Counter-Strike. I'm coming right at you immediately. Fight's over. First 3 minutes of that fight. It's going to be good. It's going to happen. Sign the contract. Jorge Masvidal. I said his name right again. Make the contract. Send me the contract, and I will fight whenever you want. We will make this the biggest fight in Game Bred's history. Because, like you say again, people want to see me knock out Brendan Schaub. It's going to happen. I need a fight. He's willing to fight. He's way bigger than me, and I'm halfway retired. Bring it on, Brendan.